When we try to understand our world, we usually take an approach where we break it down into smaller pieces. That's how science has worked for hundreds of years. But in doing so, we may lose sight of the forest for the trees, forgetting that the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. Enter Fritjof Capra, a man who dedicated his life to bridging the gaps between seemingly disparate fields, showing us that the reductionist approach alone may not suffice, and that a more holistic view can lead to deeper understanding and a more sustainable future. Join me as we delve into the life and ideas of this remarkable individual, exploring how his work continues to shape our perception of the world and our place within it. This is a story of curiosity, courage, and the relentless pursuit of knowledge. Born on September 8, 1939 in Copenhagen, Denmark, Capra's early life was marked by both privilege and peril. His father, a successful businessman, provided him with a comfortable upbringing. But the outbreak of World War II and the subsequent German occupation of Denmark cast a long shadow over his childhood. When he was just 6 years old, his parents sent him and his brother away to the countryside to escape the conflict, a decision that would have a profound impact on his life. In the peaceful surroundings of a farm outside the town of Aarhus, young Capra developed a deep connection with nature, an experience that would later inform his holistic worldview. However, the tranquility of rural life was shattered when he turned 17. Returning to Copenhagen, he found his city heavily damaged and his country occupied. The war had taken a toll on everyone, and the sense of uncertainty and fear was palpable. Yet amidst these dark days, there was a glimmer of hope. Capra's academic excellence earned him a scholarship to the University of Cambridge in England, where he would pursue his passion for physics. However, his time at Cambridge was not solely confined to textbooks and laboratories. He took part in student protests against the policies of the British colonial government, demonstrating his early commitment to social justice and peace. These experiences were pivotal in shaping the trajectory of his life. Upon returning to Denmark, Capra decided to enroll at the University of Aarhus, marking the beginning of his journey towards becoming one of the most influential thinkers of our time. It was here that he met his wife, an art historian who would become a fellow scholar and co-author of some of his groundbreaking works. Together, they would navigate the complexities of love, family, and faith, while also tackling some of the deepest questions about the nature of reality. Capra's intellectual journey took another significant turn when he received a fellowship to study at the University of Chicago. It was here that he encountered the works of Eastern mystics and the philosophy of Taoism, an experience that would forever alter his perspective on science and spirituality. These teachings resonated deeply with his own spiritual beliefs and set him on a path to explore the interconnectedness of all things, a theme that would run through much of his later work. After completing his studies in the United States, Capra returned to Europe and taught at several universities. In 1972, he began working at the prestigious Institute of Advanced Study in Princeton, New Jersey, where he would spend 2 transformative years. It was during this time that he wrote his most famous book, The Tao of Physics, which explored the parallels between Eastern mysticism and quantum physics. The book became an international bestseller, capturing the imaginations of readers worldwide and establishing Capra as a leading figure in the field of science and spirituality. Capra continued his prolific writing, publishing works like The Hidden Reality and The Web of Life, further cementing his reputation as a trailblazer in interdisciplinary thinking. So what exactly are Capra's core ideas? What makes him stand out in the vast landscape of scientific thought? Let's delve deeper into his ideas to find out. One of Capra's major contributions is his advocacy for systems thinking. Unlike the reductionist approach, which seeks to understand the world by breaking it down into smaller parts, systems thinking emphasizes the importance of studying the interactions and relationships within a system as a whole. For Capra, this holistic view is essential for comprehending complex phenomena, especially in fields like ecology and social science. systems thinking challenges us to see the interconnectedness of all things and to consider the wider implications of our actions. In a world grappling with complex global issues, Capra's ideas offer a valuable framework for finding solutions. Central to Capra's work is his exploration of the interface between science and spirituality. In his seminal work, The Tao of Physics, he draws parallels between Eastern mystical traditions and modern physics, suggesting that they converge on similar views of reality. He argues that both science and spirituality can lead to a deeper understanding of the universe, and that they are not mutually exclusive, but complementary ways of knowing. According to Capra, both scientists and mystics grapple with the fundamental questions about the nature of reality, the role of consciousness, and the interconnectedness of all things. They both challenge conventional ways of thinking and push the boundaries of human understanding. By bringing these two seemingly disparate perspectives together, Capra opens up new possibilities for understanding the world and our place in it. Furthermore, Capra emphasizes the importance of ecological interdependence. He argues that we are not separate from nature, but are an integral part of it. Our well-being is intricately linked to the health of the ecosystems around us, and our actions have far-reaching consequences for the natural world. Capra advocates for a more sustainable and harmonious relationship with the environment, urging us to recognize the value of biodiversity and the need for ecological balance. Another key aspect of Capra's work is his emphasis on the observer-dependent nature of reality. Inspired by the principles of quantum mechanics, he suggests that our perceptions and beliefs shape our understanding of the world. In other words, reality is not objective, but is constructed by our minds. This idea challenges the traditional scientific view of objectivity and highlights the subjective element in our experience of reality. Capra suggests that different cultures and individuals can perceive and interact with the world in different ways, leading to multiple valid interpretations of reality. This concept is particularly relevant in fields like psychology and sociology, where understanding the role of perception and belief is crucial. Now let's talk about the influence of Capra's ideas. How did they impact various fields, and what kind of legacy did he leave behind? Capra's influence can be seen across multiple domains. His ideas have impacted fields like science, philosophy, ecology, and education, among others. In science, Capra is credited with pioneering the field of science and spirituality, which explores the interface between these two seemingly disparate domains. He showed that science and spirituality are not mutually exclusive, but can complement and enrich each other. This has led to a growing interest in the philosophical and ethical dimensions of science and technology. His work has also significantly influenced the field of ecology. Capra's emphasis on ecological interdependence and sustainable living has contributed to the growing environmental consciousness. He has been a vocal advocate for ecological balance and biodiversity, urging humans to adopt a more harmonious relationship with the natural world. Moreover, Capra's ideas have had a profound impact on education. He has been a critic of the compartmentalized and rigid education systems, arguing that they do not foster creativity and critical thinking. Instead, he advocates for a more holistic and interdisciplinary approach to learning that encourages students to explore connections between different subjects and to think creatively about solving problems. But how does Capra's ideas shape our world today? In a world grappling with complex challenges like climate change, social inequality, and technological disruption, Capra's ideas offer a beacon of hope and a roadmap for action. His emphasis on systems thinking provides a framework for addressing complex global issues by considering the interconnectedness of various factors. His insights on ecological interdependence remind us of our responsibility towards the environment and the need for sustainable practices. Furthermore, Capra's work has helped bridge the gap between science and spirituality, fostering a more inclusive and compassionate approach to problem solving. By integrating spiritual wisdom and scientific knowledge, we can find more effective and ethical solutions to the challenges we face. As we conclude this journey through the life and ideas of Fritjof Capra, let us reflect on the enduring relevance of his work. Capra's life was a testament to the power of curiosity and the courage to follow one's intellectual passions. His work continues to inspire scholars, activists, and changemakers around the world. So, as we navigate the complexities of the 21st century, let us be inspired by Capra's example and embrace a more holistic, compassionate, and sustainable way of living. What are your thoughts on Capra's ideas? How do you see his work influencing the world today? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, please like and share it with others who might be interested in this topic. Your engagement helps us continue producing insightful content. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the life and ideas of Fritjof Capra. We look forward to bringing you more fascinating stories of brilliant minds in the future. Until then, stay curious and keep asking questions.